Hello, lovely. Are you alright? Good. Nice to meet you. I'm Dr. Nicola. I'll be carrying out your skin exam today. Do you have anything on your face? Good. So I'm going to pop on some gloves. Okay, just have a look at you first. So I've only slightly touched your face and I can see it's already a little bit on the red side in places, which would indicate that you've probably got a bit of a sensitive skin type. So it's quite nice and smooth. A couple little oil lumps just there. And a little bit there as well. Bit of a line here. Don't know whether it's from a scratch or something, but it's just a little mark there. A bit like a scar or a line, but if you just smile and relax, and again, and relax, yeah, it must be some kind of scratch or something that you've had. Little freckle here. And a couple there and so here's quite nice and smooth. Maybe a little bit bumpy here, just under the skin. No breakouts there. See a bit of a greasy shine there. Some blackheads here and here. He got some enlarged pores. Now they're not huge, but you can see them. So we do have a bit of a dark circle here, just from there to there. Okay, a couple of veins slightly visible. If you've not been sleeping well, or you've been up late, getting up late, or getting up early, anything to do with your sleep can cause that. Alright, you do have a couple of little lines here, but when I go like this, it looks dehydrated, so that's why these two lines look more prominent, because this area here is quite dehydrated. Just look up for me. Now here it looks quite pale, a little bit on the puffy side, okay my lovely? Okay, you can close your eyes again. So whether you're lacking any vitamins or it's just purely down to dehydration and maybe lack of sleep, I'm not too sure on your sleep pattern, but worth keeping an eye on that. Now your eyelid is a little bit greasy, a little bit sticky, and that's quite common if you've been quite warm, quite hot, or just general grease during the day. Okay, but it looks nice and healthy colour, which is really good. Now down this side of the nose, it's a little bit rough, a little bit raised maybe in areas, but I think it's actually because of the blackheads that I can feel and the dryness. So your nose is actually quite dehydrated, even though it's quite oily. Yeah, there's quite a lot of dehydration lines on there. So obviously the nose feels quite oily and quite a few blackheads dotted around, okay? And just feeling the whole of your nose does feel a bit rough. We'll check the oil production in a little while, okay? Nice bounce in your skin. Good elasticity and collagen. Forehead is looking a little bit dehydrated as well. When I go like that, I can see the lines. Yeah, definitely dehydrated. Brow softening, can't anything in there. A little bit right out there. Okay. Feels a little bit bumpy here. Not quite so smooth there. Little oily lump there, just turn that. Really cover my skin. So he is quite hydrated, but looking here, looks very similar to the other side. And that's quite dehydrated as well. It feels a little bit on the bumpy side. You can see all the blackheads. You've had a breakout there. It's healing now. That looks fine. Maybe a little black head or so there, a bit of a line. A nice squeeze. It looks a little bit dehydrated. Yeah, your forehead here is too. Let's look at your eyes. You close your eyes. Eye is pretty much the same as the other side. Okay. Okay. Getting a spot there. keep your eyes closed. Can you see that? Okay. So you can see all your little follicles with all the oil around. Do another one, see if that's... Still a little bit, really. Okay. And this is the little bit that tends to get quite red and feels a bit raised underneath. Do you use an eye cream? You do? Okay. I'm thinking if we try to use an eye cream that's going to actually help repair the skin barrier and hydrate from within, something like CeraVe Eye Repair Cream, okay, that's really good. And you can also put on top of that maybe CeraVe Advanced Ointment, which is really good. They've both got 3 essential ceramides in and hyaluronic acid, okay, and that will help this area improve quite a lot, okay. Do you use a hyaluronic acid? No, okay. Sometimes a hyaluronic acid can actually dry your skin out or feel very sticky, so I definitely would stay away from one of those. So you need to be using a hydrating cleanser, alright, nothing too harsh, to make sure that we are repairing your skin barrier as well as hydrating your skin deep within and to the surface. Now make sure you are exfoliating once a week, make sure you get it around your hairline, and on that day if you can apply a face mask, something hydrating will be really good for you. And maybe in the week you could also put maybe a mask here just to draw out any impurities, any excess oil or anything like that, okay. Then the eye cream that I mentioned and the ointment would be good. And a hydrating barrier repair moisturiser will be really good for you as well. So it's best to have a look at different products. What I can do is email it over to you so you can go and have a look at the products. Alright, but your skin is quite nice and supple, quite soft, a little bit sensitive. You know, you don't have any breakouts anywhere, maybe some post breakouts dotted around, you know, just a bit of scarring or raised bump left, but other than that you don't have anything. There's no blackheads anywhere else either, it is just on this section where you are producing too much oil. And this bit here is where the dehydration is, which could also be contributing to the excess oil on your nose because it tries to overcompensate, so it produces more oil, so that could be making the oiliness worse. Alright, so whatever product you're using in that section we need to look at and maybe use something else. Alright, do you have any questions? So what I will do is write everything up for you and give you some recommendations and send it over. Alright, you take care now. Bye bye.